Hello student, let's start today's lecture. In previous lecture, we saw previous content and today we will see the element and XML element. Previously we saw the system identifier and public identifier. So in system identifier specifies the location of external files and public identifier in that mechanics is provided by the public identifier to locate the DTD resources. So now let's continue today's topic. So this is the XML element of XML elements and XML elements are basic building blocks of XML document. It's used to as a container. You can say that it's a store or hold text element, attributes, media objects, etc. Correct. So you can say that XML element is everything from including the element starting tag or to include or and we can say that it's also with the element ending tag. So it includes both starting tag also and element tag also. For example, if you mention any price of value, so you have to mention price in bracket and also that value, and then we close that bracket with that price name. Okay, price and price closing tag. So let's you can see here we declare syntax. We mention a syntax here. So element name, attribute, and then content, and then we have to close with the same name, that element name. Okay, so element contain the text, attribute, other element, or mix about that all mixed things. Okay, so if we say title, so we have to close the title with title tag. If we say attribute or year or price, so we have to close with that element name. I mean, if you close, if you start with the price, we have to close end with that price. Okay. So there are some types of element content. First one is empty, second element, third mixed, and then fourth is any. So first empty. So the empty content, empty declaration does not have any content. With no content, it's said to be it's a empty. Okay, so in XML you can indicate the empty element like this element slash element. So it's a simple, there is no declaration in that element. Okay, so you can also use so-called self-closing tag also. For example, sometimes it's a I give you an example. In HTML, you close tag is a BR tag, so you don't close every time BR tag with this open tag and close it. If you want to use a frame tag, so also there are some input types like button type. Correct. So you just go to in that open button and then write your all the attributes and just close with that slash tag. So it's simple. Like I closed here details with the only one ending slash tag. It's simple. Okay. So there are some naming rules also. So element has a case sensitive. Then second is a element name must start with the letter or underscore. Element name cannot start with the letter XML like XML, etc. Or element name contain letter digits, hyphen, underscore, periods. Okay. So element name cannot contain the space also. Any name we can use here. No word are reserved except XML. Okay. So this is the second one content, element content. Here content is include the element with the parentheses. So as I mentioned, we can use this hyphen with the element name and then detail will give all the details here with that element. Second one is the mixed content. This is the we can use the combination of the PC hash PC data or children element. So PC data means the parents character data. That means text which is not markup. Here the text can appear by itself and it can be placed between the elements. So this is the example. Here I mentioned top detail, then element, PC data name. Okay, which previously we used here only details, element and detail, but here we mentioned with this PC data name. Okay, so you can do that detail also using this. Last one is the any element content. So element can declare using any keyword in our content, and it usually referred as a mixed category element. So when the type of content is not fixed, so any is useful. Yes, so if you want to change that data, so element detail, and we mention here any word. So you can write here, then detail, some text can be written here. So you can write something here. Okay. The next topic is attribute. So XML attribute. So XML element can have the attribute just like HTML. So attribute provides some more data about the element, or more precisely, it's define the property of element. And then XML attribute is a form of name value pair. So it is designed to contain the data related to specific element. Okay, you can say that it contains the all data, but it's mentioning that specific part also. So it's some requirement or some main. You can say that. So it is a XML attribute is the form of name value pair. There may be multiple unique attributes to an element. Okay. So for example, person gender, so you can write person, element can be like you write person, and in that attribute giving name gender equal to female. Okay, as like you can mention that thing, and that female name is a right in a double quotation or single quotation. Next is a okay. So this basic example, the DTD attribute start with sorry, at least keyword. If the element contains the attribute, element name specifies the name of the element to which the attribute applies, and attribute name specifies the name of attribute which is included with the that element name. Attribute type defines the type of attributes, which kind type of this attribute, and second thing is a last thing is a attribute value takes a fixed value that the attribute must define. So this is the example for that. You can say that syntax of DAT attribute declaration. So at least element name, then element name, attribute type, also attribute value. So in this syntax, there is attributes and element, and then DTD attribute start with the at least keyword. This at least keyword start with this. Okay, then element name. So element name is the name of element to which the attribute applies here. Then attribute name, the name of attribute which is included in the element name is a related things. Then attribute type, so type of attribute which you name give here, so attribute type declare here, and then value, which fixed value you have to mention. You can declare that value also there. So those are attributes for the DTD attribute declaration. Okay. There are some for the rules for declaration. It is necessary to declare all the attributes in the DTD document type definition using an attribute list declaration, which we want to use in XML document. Okay. So it is necessary to have to all the attributes mentioned declare in the DTD using attribute list declaration. Second thing, attribute may appear in the either start or empty tag. Third one, at least keyword should be in uppercase. And last one, duplicate of attribute name is not allowed in attribute list of given element. Okay. So there are some attribute types. When attributes are declared, we can specify how processes will handle the data of attribute value. So it categorized in three ways. First one, string type. Last one is a tokenized type, and next last is a numerated type. Okay. Those are some rules we have to follow that rule and declaration part. So this way you can declare the attributes in a DTD and in XML version. Okay. So let's end today's topic here. In the next lecture, we will discuss about JSON. Okay. So let's stop today's lecture here. Thank you.